Good morning, friends. Welcome back. In previous class, we already discussed the concept of constructors. Now, in today's class, we are going to discuss the concept of inheritance. The inheritance concept is used for code reusability. Java provide a inheritance concept for a code reusability. Inheritance means from inheritance we can use code again and again with the same data members and functions. Actually, it is always nice to reuse something that already exists in the system. It means we use a same class methods and the functions or a data members from a new one. We can reuse those data members and functions in our newly created class. It means inheritance is a concept of acquiring properties of one class to another class. It means inheritance provide a functionality of acquiring a class from existing class. It means a class acquires the properties of B class. It means in inheritance we are going to use derived class properties from the existing class. Now let us see what is the definition of inheritance and all. Inheritance in Java. The process by which one class acquires the properties and the functionalities of another class is called inheritance. The definition of inheritance is the process by which the one class acquires the properties and functionalities of another class is called inheritance. Means properties means data members and functionalities means methods. The one class acquires the data members and the methods of another class is called inheritance. The aim of inheritance is to provide the reusability of the code. Earlier only I told that the concept of inheritance is fully dependent on reusability of the code, so that class has to write only unique features and rest of common properties and functionality can be extended from the another class. It means if we have to write any new functionality, then only we have to write a new code. Otherwise we can use a common properties and functionality from the existing class to the extended class. The class which inherits the properties of other is known as subclass or a derived class, and also it is known as a child class. The class which inherits the properties of other class is known as subclass. It is also known as derived class and it is also known as child class. And the class whose properties are inherited is known as super class or a base class, and it is also known as parents class. The class which is derived from the base class is called subclass, and which is derived from the superclass. It means the one class is derived from the another class. Derived class is the base class or derived class is the subclass or the child class, which is derived from the another class, that is called as superclass or a base class or a parent class. And the mechanism of the deriving a new class from a old class is the concept of inheritance, and the inheritance allows subclasses to inherit all the variables and method of the parent class. The concept of inheritance allows subclasses to inherit all the variables and the methods of the parent's class. And now we can discuss the extends keywords in a inheritance concept in a Java. Java provide such a reusable code concept with the extend keywords. It means the extend keyword indicates that you are making a new class that derives from an existing class. The extend keyword indicates that you are making a new class that derived from the another class or a existing class. And the meaning of extend is to increase the functionality. The meaning of extend is increasing the functionality of our program. And in the terminology of Java, a class which is inherited is called a parent class or a superclass. A class which is inherited is a parent class or a superclass. And the new class is called child class or a subclass. That means superclass is parent class, subclass is child class. Child class is also known as base class, and superclass is known as base class, and child class is also known as derived class. Don't make confused. First, the parent class is also known as superclass, and parent class is also known as base class. Again, to the child class is also known as subclass, and child class is also known as derived class. The derived class is a class which is derived from the parent class. The extend is the keyword used to inherit the properties of a class. I hope you all are understand the concept of extends keywords. Actually, firstly, extend keyword used to inheritance the properties of a class, and extend keyword indicates the you are making a new class that derived from the existing class. The meaning of the extend is increasing the functionality of the program. Next, following is the syntax of extend keyword. This is the syntax of extend keyword. First, here we are declared class. Class is a keyword, super is a class name. Here the body of this is body of the class. In again we are writing another class, that is subclass with a extend. Extend is a keyword, super class. This means we are going to create a class that is subclass and acquiring the properties and a functionality of the super class by the using the extend keyword. This is the concept of inheritance with the extend keyword. Once again, clearly I am telling the class is a keyword, super is a class name. This is the body of the super class. Again, I am going to create another class, that is subclass with the extends keyword. I am going to acquire the properties of superclass in the subclass. The subclass acquires the properties and functionality of the superclass with the extend keyword. This is the main use of extend keyword used in a Java programming language. I hope you all are understand. Again, now we discuss the definition of the inheritance, how inheritance can be worked. Now the next question is, why use inheritance in a Java? Why we are going to use the inheritance concept in a Java? The first advantage is the code reusability. The reusability is yet another aspect of the OOPS programming or a OOPS paradigm. It means first we are going to use the inheritance concept in a Java because of code reusability. First advantage is code reusability. Another one is for method overriding. It means we are going to override the methods in a inheritance concept. What is method overriding? How we are going to override the classes? We can discuss in a further classes. Only your concentration on why we are going to use the inheritance concept in Java. For first one is method overriding purpose. Second one is code reusability. Method overriding is nothing but runtime polymorphism can be achieved from this method overriding. Why we are going to use the inheritance concept? Firstly, we are going to use inheritance concept for the code reusability, and the second one is for method overriding. We are going to use the inheritance concept. I hope you all are clear with the why we are going to use the inheritance in a Java. Next one is the terms used in a inheritance. What are all the terms we are going to use in a inheritance concept while writing our program? First one is class. Second one is subclass or a child class. Third one is super class or a parent class. These are three terms used in our inheritance concept. We can discuss one by one. First one is class. A class is a group of objects which have common properties. Always the class is a group of objects which have a common properties. It is a template or a blueprint from which objects are created. The class is a blueprint of a object or a template is used to which object are created from the that template or a blueprint. Class is a collection of a objects or a group of objects which having a same properties, and also class is a blueprint from which objects are created. This is the definition of class. Second one is subclass or a child class. The class which inherits the other class. It is also called as a derived class or a extended class or a child class. The class which is derived from the existing class is known as derived class or a child class or a subclass or a extended class. Next one is superclass or a parent class. The class from where a subclass is inherits the features. It is also called base class or a parent class. The class from where a subclass is inherits the features is known as superclass or a parent class. The best example for the superclass and a subclass is parents. We all are children from our parents. Our parents are children from our grandparents, and our father have a same properties of a or a some common properties of acquired from our grandparents, and we are having a same or a some features of our parents. This is how inheritance can be works. Our grandparents first, second is our parents, third class is ours. This is the example of inheritance. And here these three terms are used in an inheritance concept. Here see, one example is there, that is employee class having a data members of a that are salary, that data type is float. Again the next class is programmer, in that data members are bonus, with that data type is int. As displayed in the above figure, programmer is a subclass and employee is a superclass. Here in this example, programmer is a subclass, employee is a superclass. The relation between the two classes is a programmer is a employee. It means programmer is a type of employee. And here is the one example is there to understand the inheritance concept. Now let us see. Here first we can declare the class. that is employee. We can create the employee class, and in employee class we are declared the data members. Those are float, salary, the value is 40,000. And again we are going to write another class, that is programmer class. That programmer class extends employee class properties with the extend keyword. In programmer class again we are declared the data members, that is bonus. The value of that bonus is 10,000. The first class is employee class, second class is programmer class. Then programmer class can extend the properties and functionality of the employee class. Again, in main method we are going to create a P object with the help of new keyword. Programmer is a class name, P is the new object created from the programmer class with the new keyword. Again programmer is a class. In output line, that is system.out.println, we are going to print that programmer salary is, that with the plus symbol. The plus symbol is used to concatenate the statement. The plus symbol is used to concatenate the statement. With the P object we are calling the salary, or we are going to declare the salary. Again in system.out.println, the bonus of a programmer is, we are going to print it with the P object. Again closing of the method, then closing of the class, that is programmer class. This is the simple example of the inheritance concept. Again we are going to save this program in our PC. Then first we are going to compile that program and run that program. The output is programmer salary is 40,000. The bonus of a programmer is 10,000. Here we are going to, we already declared the salary with a float because it is printed with a floating point element. Again the bonus is initialized with a int because the bonus of the programmer is printed with the integer statement. The first one is printed with the floating point element. The second one is printed with the integer element. This is the simple example of the inheritance concept. I hope you all are understand this inheritance concept. In next class we are going to discuss the types of inheritance in a Java.